This video is intended for the adult collector, not for kids under 13. Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking this video out. There's going to be some really cool Ninja Turtle releases from the Super 7 Ultimates line that mimic the old Playmates. I love the fact that they come in a sturdy protective box. Of course, there's no art around it. It's just the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo with the character name. So let's get this one open. Yeah, typically I always open my figures right side. And I've already taken them out of the box before. Not out of packaging, just out of the casing box. I had to show them off to another shellhead friend of mine that I was excited to show these off to, so we had to check it out. So these things are beautifully cased. It's a box within a box. We got the full Ninja Turtle color logo on the back. We've got the sewer with the turtle, the name of the turtle, Ultimates varnish branding right at the top of the case cover. Of course, we slide the case cover off and we expose the actual figure. Now, man, I was not a big fan of the first wave of the Super 7 Ultimates when they came out, but it wasn't until I saw Bebop that just sucked me in. I was like, man, they made a badass fucking Bebop. So then the more I saw the Turtles, the more I started to like them. So they come, I don't know how Super 7 is going to continue to do their future releases. A lot of companies are moving away from, well, really just Hasbro's the one moving away from the plastic open window. But this is the Super 7 Ultimate. We got the Turtles logo, Leonardo. We got the cool breaking wall sewer effect all around the casing. Turtles at the top. So, alright. These open from top, or they open from the top. It just, you don't want to mess up the whole little, what do you call it, origami folding down here at the bottom of the packaging. So, alright. You can see all the weapons and all the accessories that it comes with. So it is a well packed, well stocked figure. So let's you know what it is now. Let's bust them out of the box. So there we've got Leonardo out of the box, and I gotta say, out of the box, taking him out, posing him out, I like the figure a lot. It poses great, articulation's awesome, not so tight, you don't need to boil it, you don't need to use a blow dryer, you don't need to leave it out in your car in the heat to soften it up. Just, if you know how to articulate your figures, you can articulate your figures. You got to worry about this type of plastic or this type of mold bending or snapping like said brands or other brands. You know what I mean? But anyway, and I was also a little worried about it. Because some of the reviews received or stated that their turtle joints, their hip joints were loose. I really didn't see that a whole lot, but other collectors or other people in some of these Facebook groups were claiming that, and I just think that those are NECA fanboys that are pissed off that another company is far superior in making turtles than NECA. So, and trust me, I wanted to like NECA. Not for nothing, when NECA first came out, I visually looks awesome, but I just didn't like the figures. What sucked me into NECA, I have no idea, but I started getting some NECA Turtles. I do have the movie Turtles, which I do like, but I just had bad experiences with the Toon Turtles released from NECA. Weapons breaking, joints breaking, limbs breaking, it just... No. I've opened up 3 Super 7 and it's a 3 for 3. This is the 4th Super 7 I open, and then it's a 4 for 4. Like, this figure is badass. Like, you cannot get a NECA figure in that stance, much less with this type of flexibility, mobility, and range of motion. So elbows though are very limited in articulation and bending, but that's doesn't it's I can do without it. It works. It's cool. It's just for simple posing. The knees bend well. Ankle swivel side to side. Bends upwards, forward. Really, really awesome. Uh, if you've been hesitant about getting some of the Super 7, grab yourself a Super 7. It hits every it hits every spot that Playmates did when you were a kid, when you got them for Christmas, for your birthday, or just because you got good grades in your report card that, your parents took you out to go get a freaking action figure. Man, imagine if we had these when we were 8. Even better. Got them when we're 40. The representation, this rendition of the Ultimates is super awesome. So I've got my original 88 Playmate Mikey here. I've got my original 88 Playmate Leonardo here. Man, I gotta say, nothing's gonna top these turtles ever. These are the best turtles ever. No NECA, no Super 7, no SH figure arts. Although the SH figure arts ones are awesome, but no one, you're never gonna top this turtle. Comes with an alternate head sculpt, pizza, the shell communicator, the same weapons he came with in the 88s pack, but updated paint. And what's really cool is that they provide us with extra sets of hands, which we're gonna try out in a little bit, and the original Playmates color scheme weapons tray, just to mimic that old nostalgic feeling, which I think is pretty awesome. So of course, since we have new alternate hands for the different devices that he's using, this is more than likely for the shell communicator. And we've got some other open hands. We've got some fist hands. And I'm sure either hand that you use with an open grip, you'll be able to fit the little pizza slice that he comes with. The swords. Oh, he's got his hand still stuck in there. That's cool. The swords are perfect. Man, this is awesome. The shell is great. The belt is awesome. So we went over a little bit of the articulation, but yeah, full 360 on the head. Looks up fairly well. Looks down pretty good. Full shoulder range. Raises up a little above plane. He's got the deltoid swivel here. Single jointed elbow, and the elbow pad does get in the way. Wrist hinge, back and forth, wrist rotation. He does have waist twist, but it's right under his front shell. Hip rotation, so there's no thigh cut, which is nice. I like the whole rotation right here at the hip where it's anatomically correct. Again, we went over the single jointed knees, no problem. Still works well, and we already went over the ankle and foot articulation. So freaking awesome. So if you don't have yourself a Super 7 turtle, get yourself a Super 7 turtle. So here's how Leonardo scales, or the Super 7 turtles scale to the SH figure arts. Now, as you can tell, these figure arts are probably the superior of all the brands. articulation, build, accessories, movement, and I think these are way more comic accurate or cartoon accurate than NECA. So that's why I got rid of all my NECA Toon Turtles and went straight for SH Figure Arts. No regrets. Accessories, interchangeable heads too. Hands. Oh man, it sucks that they discontinued the Turtles SH Figure Arts line, because somewhere, someplace, someone right now has probably the most badass fucking shredder ever. That's for damn sure. So that is the Super 7 Ultimates compared to the SH Figure Arts. So of course there's about half an inch in size, height difference. But nonetheless, they're both really awesome turtles. This is the Casey Jones. So from the same line, the Ultimates Casey Jones, badass fucking Casey Jones, awesome Casey Jones. Probably one of my favorite figures in all the waves so far. Super 7 Ultimates Leonardo to NECA TMNT 90 Shredder, which is probably my favorite shredder. Like it's bad, it's awesome, but of course articulation sucks. It's stiff, it's tight, fragile in a sense. So he just spends his time on my turtle shelf just standing, just ready to fight like he's on the rooftop. Here we've got him next to Movie Turtle Raphael. So, of course, they're not, Raphael is a little taller, but 1990s Ninja Turtle movies has a special place in my heart, man. Like this, God, like the Turtles movie just, oh man, there's nothing like it. To this day, I love it just as much as I did when I was a kid. And comparing him to the Mesco Cable. Now this Cable is badass because Marvel Legends never released an X-Men suited Cable, and I'm not going to wait for Marvel Legends cables. I'm just going to go off with another brand. Just Hasbro and NECA are two brands that I've really distanced myself from, and nitpicking, and just I'll wait for other stuff than to continue going that route. But that's just my personal choice. If you like Marvel Legends and everything else Hasbro's putting out, hey, by all means, that's exactly why they keep putting them out. I'm just gonna start supporting my companies of choice for figures and characters that I like, for what they offer, how they're built and whatnot. So I gotta start precisely picking out and evaluating my collections. So because without all that, again, I am completely happy with my purchase. I can't wait for the new renditions, and of course, that's right, it was a Samurai Leo. How could I forget? I'm picking up Samurai Leo, Sewer Surfer Mike, and the Slash. Those are the next ones on my want list because they've already been released. So for the price point, I think it's very well worth it. I mean, we're already buying Legends $40-50 a piece, $80-90 for 2 packs, which is ridiculous. Like, and you're still getting not the best on the offering for accessories and anything else to complement the figure. But what they give you in the Super 7 pack, I completely worth it. I'm cool with that because I ain't spending my money elsewhere. So get yourself a Super 7 Turtle if you've been thinking about it. Go ahead and choose one. Check it out. I was totally impressed with it, and I'm glad with that. So can't wait for the next ones. Thank you guys for checking this review out. Hope it helped, and we'll catch you all in the next one.